Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya and I run a blog called Glossy Bossy. Glossy Bossy is about beauty, lifestyle, fitness and overall well-being. I'm an esthetician working in a London clinic. I've studied naturopathic nutrition and I've also done personal training in my time. So if fitness, wellness, lifestyle and beauty are your sort of thing, please stay tuned, hit subscribe and let's get into the video. So today is the final installment of a 4-part series that I've been recording for the past month, which is about my 5 favourite products to tackle skincare concerns that you would find in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and today is going to be 50s plus. Trust me when I say it's never too late to start a new skincare routine. I'm in my early 30s now, and honestly, my skin looks better than it did when I was in my 20s. That is no word of a lie. So please don't be disheartened. Don't say, oh, well, there's no point starting now. There absolutely is every possibility that you are going to get skin that is much better than what you've currently got. What I will say is that I don't believe that skincare needs to be a chore. I've seen videos around on YouTube where there's these whole rituals that you have to do every night before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning. Nobody has got time for that. And honestly, I think if you're including these 5 things, you are going to be on a good start to getting your skin in order. A lot of the ladies that I see in the clinic that I work at are actually in their 50s and above. The treatments that we offer in the clinic are generally more of the high-tech advanced treatments like the radio frequency, the ultrasound. But what I do find is that ladies are coming in and they're having these treatments, and when I ask them what they're doing for the rest of the time, they don't really have a routine, or they've got a routine that they've been using since they were in their 20s. That ain't gonna work. You gotta keep progressing. You gotta keep progressing. So I'm gonna start off by talking about the skin concerns that I commonly see on the ladies that are in their 50s who come into my clinic. So I would say that skin in the 50s is characterized by dullness, sun damage, dehydration, and a loss of elasticity. So a loss of elasticity is not necessarily crepiness or wrinkles. It's more that when you pinch the back of your hand or if you pinch the skin on your neck, it doesn't snap back straight away. Bearing in mind, this video is for women that are 50s plus. So please don't think that as soon as you hit 50, that, that's exactly what's going to happen. So you might start to see these things progress as you get a little bit later on. So a loss of elasticity, if you pinch the skin and it snaps back instantly, that is skin that is highly elastic. What you find in skin that is a little bit more mature is that when you pinch that skin, it doesn't snap back straight away. So that is one of the first things I see, and that is generally due to the fact that the collagen has just really broken down by this point. You're not producing as much collagen, and the collagen that you are producing is being prioritized in different parts of your body, which can lead to the appearance of skin that is quite loose and quite deeply wrinkled as well. And of course, wrinkles in themselves are going to be an issue for a lady in her 50s. I would hope that you've laughed a lot. I would hope that you've been able to express yourself a lot by this point in your life. There is nothing wrong with wrinkles. They show that you've lived. Wrinkles show character. So it's not about trying to iron out every wrinkle in your face, because it just does not look natural. The same goes for sun damage. By the time you're in your 50s, I'm not just talking about sun damage actually, I'm actually talking about just pigmentation in general that can be caused by excessive exposure to the sun. A lot of ladies, when they were a little bit younger, there wasn't as much information around as there is now. There wasn't as much awareness that we need to be wearing sunscreen. So a lot of the damage that was done in the earlier years, just as the skin starts to slow down its regeneration, you will start to see the appearance of these marks looking a little bit more pronounced. And also hormonal changes, going through the menopause, and just the hormones that actually keep the skin youthful as well, namely estrogen. Be sure to check out the videos that I've done previously, because adding these components into your skincare as well is going to help lay a really good foundation for taking things to the next level, which is what we're going to talk about in this video. Number 1, antioxidants. Now, as we get older, our body just isn't as good at clearing out toxins. Now, toxins sounds a little bit scary, but if you think about free radical damage can come from exercise, it can come from stress, smoking, alcohol, all the things that, a lot of people quite enjoy. So you are going to get a bit of free radical activity going on there, but the difference between a younger skin and an older body is that it's not going to mop up those free radicals as well. So what those free radicals do is that they cause damage to our skin. So that's why they're called free radicals. Think of them as troublemakers. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to counter that by taking antioxidants. Antioxidants can be consumed through your food, for your supplements, but they can also be applied to your skin. So the good old favourite, vitamin C, make sure you're getting lots of vitamin C. That's excellent for collagen formation. Also vitamin A, but vitamin E is an excellent one. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble nutrient, so you're going to find it in things like nuts, you're going to find it in things like avocados. And the good thing about that is that when you're consuming the nuts and avocados, you're going to get the oils as well. So the oils themselves are going to nourish the skin, but you're also going to get the antioxidant property. Vitamin E oil as well. My two big favourites when it comes to antioxidants for the skin, I'll say three. I would say vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. For a lady in her 50s where the skin may be a little bit more undernourished and dehydrated, vitamin E is going to be a really nice nourishing treat. And even if you do seem to suffer with like an oilier skin while you're in your 50s, which is unusual, but if you do, you don't have to apply it as a face cream. You can use that as like a night oil and just make sure you're taking it off well in the morning. And honestly, it's just going to nourish, hydrate, and really sort of brighten the skin as well. When it comes to foods, berries are probably going to be your most antioxidant dense thing that you can find that's readily available in the supermarket. So just making sure that you're getting lots of servings of like things like blackberries, blueberries. Generally, the darker the berry, the richer the nutrients. So you want to go for like your black currants, your blackberries. Those are going to be really high, but also strawberries and things like that. Anything with a berry on the end basically is going to have lots of antioxidants in it. When it comes to supplements, there are lots of supplements around that are antioxidant rich. Things like selenium are going to be a fantastic choice. And going back to the vitamin E and the nuts, Brazil nuts. If you're having a couple of Brazil nuts a day, you're getting a whole serving of your selenium. Selenium is going to be a fantastic antioxidant for you. And the nuts are also going to give you the fatty acids that are going to really sort of plump up and nourish the skin, moisturizing it from the inside. Number two, essential fatty acids. Now this kind of rolls on from the first one that I spoke about, but basically what essential fatty acids are going to do is they're going to plump up the cells and they're going to make the skin appear more moist and more plump. Essential fatty acids such as omega-3, which can be found in fish oil, can counter the effects of a diet that's high in omega-6, which is generally what a lot of our diets are. They seem to tip the balance more into the omega-6. So we want to have that omega-3 to really balance that out. And the whole point of doing that is to reduce inflammation. I'm not going to go too much into the effects that inflammation can have on the whole body, but inflammation is generally seen, especially when it's chronic over a long period of time. That sort of low-grade inflammation that stays in your body is seen as a stressor to your skin. You don't have to look very far to understand that stress is not good for anybody's skin. So as I mentioned, essential fatty acids, especially omega-3, can be found in your oily fishes. So your salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines and herring, your smash fish. Just remember the acronym, SMASH. So if you're getting 3 servings of these per week, you should see great improvements in the texture and the quality of your skin. Also your nails and your hair, just getting those oils coming into your skin from the inside out are going to be really beneficial to keeping everything nice and supple. If you're vegan, we've got flax seeds as well. Seeds in general are rich in essential fatty acids or EFAs, but especially flax seeds, they seem to be very good for ladies because they have a balancing effect on our hormones. So especially for ladies who are going through the change or approaching the change, things like flax seeds are going to be a really good addition. When I talk about essential fatty acids, I do tend to talk more about food, but there's absolutely no reason that you can't be using essential fatty acids on your skin. So olive oil is an excellent one if you're just at home and you need something to put on your skin. However, olive oil can be a little bit unstable, so we prefer to use the refined version of it called squalane. So squalane has basically been processed so that the reactive compounds of olive oil have been removed, and that's going to make sure that the product is a lot more stable. So you're going to get that benefit of using EFAs in your skin without the sort of damaging effects that can come from olive oil that has gone rancid. Unless you know, or you can be certain that your olive oil is not rancid, not necessarily a good idea to put it on the skin because it's actually going to be a pro-oxidant rather than an antioxidant, which is basically going to have the opposite effect on the skin as to what you want. Number 3, hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is actually a really good active ingredient, and it happens to be the base of a lot of serums, so it's not difficult to find. Hyaluronic acid is actually produced by the body already, so it's just a case of like getting the body to produce more and sort of topping up the supply of it. So you can take it orally or you can apply it to the skin. But basically what hyaluronic acid does is it draws moisture to the molecules. The only time that we might see that hyaluronic acid is not working so well is if we are in a more dry climate. So if you work in like an air-conditioned office or wherever you live is just like really dry, the climate, what the hyaluronic acid will do is actually pull the moisture from your skin out, because what it does is it attracts, basically, if you think that you've got the skin barrier, and you've got the environment which is nice and moist, and then you've got the skin. So basically what the hyaluronic acid does is it pulls that moisture to your skin from the environment. So if you're in a dry climate, it's actually going to pull moisture away from your skin to almost try and hydrate the environment. Like, good luck with that. But basically that's what it does. And so if you are in a drier climate, or you are finding that your hyaluronic acid is actually making your skin drier, this could be why. Generally, using a really good sort of like barrier cream or a cream that's rich in ceramides is going to create a nice barrier on the skin, which is going to help that hyaluronic acid stay locked in. Number 4, illuminating skincare products. Now this one is actually more of a trick. It's more of a hack. It's not necessarily a skincare product. It will definitely be combined with a skincare, but actually what this product does is it creates the illusion of radiance on the skin. So you'll find that some products have got like very sort of fine, shiny particles in them, which make the skin look really radiant and dewy. So if you look at some of the ladies who have got fantastic skin, like your Meryl Streeps, your Oprah Winfrey, J-Lo, they've all got this sort of like quite lit from within sort of look on the skin. So a really good way to try and get that is by using a product that is definitely a skincare product, as in it's not just a makeup product. So you could find it in like maybe your lotion or your SPF or a primer, but it's got really fine particles of not glitter, but shiny light reflecting particles in it, which are just going to bounce that light off your skin and give like a really nice bright look to the skin. And what these products also do is they create a blurring effect. So any sort of like dark shadows, wrinkles and lines, they're going to appear much sort of softer when you use a light diffusing product such as that one. Try to stay away from those that are just illuminators though, because that's just going to be another layer of things to put on. So as I say, try and find it in either a day cream or some sort of lotion or serum, or a primer, which is going to act as a bit of a 2-in-1. Number 5, collagen. Now I've spoken about collagen in my previous video. Basically, I thought I'd bring it up again because if you're not using collagen in your 40s, you absolutely should be using it by now. To be honest, I take collagen. I train in the gym quite heavily. So for me, I take collagen for my joints. I take collagen to take care of my hair, my nails. Collagen is already produced by your body, but after the age of 35, your own production of collagen starts to slow down. So that's why we're always sort of like drumming it in to take your vitamin C, because just applying vitamin C to the skin is going to improve the appearance of the skin, but actually to help you regenerate your own collagen, that's where your vitamin C comes in. Generally, I do find that products that say collagen on them are nice. They give like a plumping effect to the skin, but to get that real sort of like deep collagen production, I would say to take that as some sort of supplement. So you can take it as a capsule. Actually, at the moment, there's quite a lot of collagen powders around. Planet Paleo do fantastic ones for all different kinds of needs. So you've got collagen that's especially for like digestive function. You've got collagen that is specifically for, like, they call it the Primal Goddess one, and that one's got like biotin in it, which is excellent for your hair. It's got antioxidants in it, which we've already spoken about being really good for your skin. What collagen is going to do is those sort of like deep lines and wrinkles, what that's going to do is it's literally going to act as a filler. So just like the filler that we put in our skin with a needle, if you think about pushing that wrinkle outwards from the inside rather than just trying to fit it in, that's what collagen is going to do. And that loss of elasticity, that is due to a breakdown in collagen. So as the sooner you start taking your collagen, the less you're going to suffer with that breakdown in elasticity. And also, definitely not quite as young as 50, but I've literally seen women at 85 coming into my clinic. And one thing that I'll say is that a lot of the loss of elasticity I see is due to the sort of natural weight loss that happens as you get older. So the collagen, especially when you combine that with the essential fatty acids, is going to keep the skin looking plumper for longer. But aside from that, the essential fatty acids are naturally, if you're consuming them as foods like your avocados and your nuts, they're naturally very sort of dense in calories. So they can actually help to stop that gaunt appearance from appearing in your face in the first place by keeping the body fat at a healthy level. So those are my final five for ladies in their 50s. This is quite a shorter video than the last few have been, generally because this is just like the final layer of frosting. No matter which decade you're in, you are going to find something in the past videos that are going to help you as well. So go ahead and check out those videos if you haven't done already. And there's bound to be something in there for you. So don't think that just because it's not your decade that it's not for you. By checking out that video, looking at the issues that I've spoken about before, you might see something in there that is more specific to you. So just, making sure that your skincare routine is completely comprehensive, which is going to reduce the need for more advanced procedures like your fillers, your radio frequency and your ultrasound and stuff like that. Because to be honest, ladies, it really is about what you're doing to your skin every day. So with that, guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I've really enjoyed filming it. There's going to be lots more things like this coming up. I also wanted to share with you, I've been using a serum from The Ordinary recently, and I've literally been using it for about 10 days. Today was the first day that I put on like a full face, and honestly, the difference, how my makeup went on, it was really, really good. But I'm going to give it a full try for another 3 weeks or so. And then I will review that product and share that with you. So stay tuned, guys. There's going to be lots more of this sort of thing coming. If you got any value from the video at all, please click the like button, share this video with your friends, and I will see you again next time.